Would real people actually say this? I just skimmed Python, a Python use concept where an LLM sits at a Python prompt, typing commands, pressing enter, watching outputs.
Would real people actually say this? That's wild. It's like granting the model a full runtime instead of rigid tool calls. But doesn't that invite risky executions and hidden side effects?
Would real people actually say this? Exactly, and they emphasize two modes: task mode for simple prompts, Python mode for seasoned users. It feels designed to scale from novices to experts.
Would real people actually say this? Also, the core idea is not build a tool, but let the LLM actually run Python and interact with data directly, which changes the workflow entirely.
Would real people actually say this? Imagine loading CSVs, cleaning data, computing summaries, and plotting all through natural language, no manual script copying, just a conversation.
Would real people actually say this? That bridges the gap between thinking and doing. But what are the constraints? Memory limits, library availability, version mismatches, and security hazards.
Would real people actually say this? True, safety gates matter. They mention installing third-party libraries only when the user approves. That gatekeeping is essential for adoption.
Would real people actually say this? There's also the question of reproducibility. If the LLM chooses code to run, can you reproduce results later, given variable environments and hidden prompts?
Would real people actually say this? Another wow moment. The system can automatically request to install libraries like Soodle when you ask for system introspection.
Would real people actually say this? Hold on, automatic installs sound powerful but risky. What if the model pulls in something invasive? The UX needs clear consent prompts.
Would real people actually say this? On the data side, it tackles formats: CSV, Excel, JSON, HTML, SQLite, Parquet, covering typical pipelines without you juggling dozens of imports.
Would real people actually say this? Yet the magic hinges on the Python runtime's capabilities. If the environment lacks a package, you're stuck unless the user approves changes.
Would real people actually say this? There's a neat contrast, not an external toolset with APIs, but an embedded interpreter that can leverage the language's own libraries.
Would real people actually say this? That also raises the idea of think independently. The mission says LLMs can think and proactively leverage API to solve problems. Is proactive well defined?
Would real people actually say this? Think of it like giving the model a sandboxed lab where it experiments with data and code, producing results you can inspect, rather than just suggestions.
Would real people actually say this? Disagreement time. Is autonomy really desirable here? The model might optimize for short-term tasks, missing long-term architectural consequences.
Would real people actually say this? Fair point. But the design seems to invite constant human oversight with prints of intermediate results letting you steer the process.
Would real people actually say this? Another connection. This mirrors how data engineers work, describe goals, iterate in code, verify outputs. It could compress weeks of toil into minutes.
Would real people actually say this? There's also the notion of mode switching: default task mode, enable Python mode with Python. That parameter feels like a gateway to power.
Would real people actually say this? The UI and prompts must stay approachable. Otherwise, the power becomes a maze, users feel lost, and adoption stalls.
Would real people actually say this? Also, the feature set suggests handling complex data pipelines, from loading to grouping, filtering, aggregation, and visualization end to end.
Would real people actually say this? But the back end truth, every step involves code generation by an LLM. The evidence for reliability is mixed. Some commands work, others fail.
Would real people actually say this? There's a fun metaphor. It's like your brain's wiring to a calculator, a spreadsheet, and a plotting studio all at once.
Would real people actually say this? There's a neat moment. You can inspect results in the Python interpreter with standard commands, seeing data frames and plots directly.
Would real people actually say this? However, caveat: big data could exhaust memory or time. The docs don't promise unlimited resources, it's a pragmatic constraint.
Would real people actually say this? Also, how do we defend against hidden dependencies? conflicting package versions, or non-deterministic outputs from parallel tasks.
Would real people actually say this? Now the two modes interplay. You can issue natural language tasks and also drop in Python commands when you want precise control.
Would real people actually say this? There's an explicit emphasis on data interchange. The two modes can access data interchangeably, which keeps flow flexible.
Would real people actually say this? An everyday analogy. It's like handing a kid a calculator connected to a tiny computer, great power, but you still teach guardrails.
Would real people actually say this? Another tension. Think independently could drift into brittle, non-reproducible experiments unless accompanied by logs and versioned code.
Would real people actually say this? Still, the potential to reduce back and forth with ChatGPT by executing code directly is a big productivity gain.
Would real people actually say this? Plus, the community angle, aipyapp thanks team members and tools like Copilot and Codium for support, shows it's a living ecosystem.
Would real people actually say this? From a learning perspective, novices can start in task mode and gradually explore Python mode, growing confidence with concrete outputs.
Would real people actually say this? Let's not forget, this blurs lines between AI assistant and co-programmer. The collaboration feels more intimate than typical chat.
Would real people actually say this? Now, what about reproducibility again? If the LLM's prompts vary, maybe you need to pin prompts or record the executed commands for audits.
Would real people actually say this? Another wow. Automatic library installation prompts suggest a frictionless workflow, but user consent becomes the audit trail.
Would real people actually say this? There's a practical example in the docs. AI get the title of Google's homepage, and automatic pseudo usage on macOS, tiny demo, big idea.
Would real people actually say this? That ties to the discovery journey vibe. Each simple prompt reveals a deeper capability, then invites a more ambitious prompt.
Would real people actually say this? Also, the system architecture leverages DeepSeek for data access. The basic config shows how credentials are managed, an important security note.
Would real people actually say this? Indeed, security and privacy considerations deserve more space. How are tokens stored, and can you isolate tasks by project or tenant?
Would real people actually say this? Finally, the how-to, two modes, aipy wrappers, and a CLI to start the experience. It's designed to be approachable yet powerful.
Would real people actually say this? Before we wrap, one more twist. Automatic library installs require confirmation. That keeps humans in the loop amid AI autonomy.
Would real people actually say this? Connecting the dots. Python use helps bridge natural language and data workflows, reducing mechanical scripting while boosting exploration.
Would real people actually say this? Yet it's not a cure-all. Limitations include environment constraints, potential unpredictability, and the need for clear governance.
Would real people actually say this? Peak insight time. The real magic is co-creation with a runtime, turning prompts into executable pipelines that can evolve as you refine questions.
Would real people actually say this? Implications extend to education and research. Students could experiment faster, but we must teach responsible coding practices alongside power.
Would real people actually say this? So if we put all this together, we have a scalable, interactive Python surface for LLMs with safeguards that could redefine data tasks.
Would real people actually say this? Agreed, but we should flag caveats. Dependency management, reproducibility, and the need for version control within these AI-driven pipelines.
Would real people actually say this? Bottom line, AI Python invites a new workflow, narrow prompts, direct code execution, and iterative insight with live results.
Would real people actually say this? Question to ponder. Will teams adopt this as a standard, and how will governance keep clever automation from becoming chaotic?